Hello, you might have just watched my video on how to find protons, neutrons, and electrons of a neutral atom. And this time it's going to look a lot the same, but we have ions. So we have some charges to account for. It's going to be a chart again. This time we've got symbol. I can bring in my pen. Ooh. Okay. Symbol, protons, neutrons, electrons, and this time instead of a mass number we care about something called net charge. Ions are charged atoms that have lost or gained electrons, and so that's what we're going to kind of figure out what happened with the chart. So let's say that I was given 75 AS with a little 3 minus right here. Okay, so what does all that mean? Well, we know that we can look up arsenic. That's AS, by the way, is arsenic. And if we find it on the periodic table, we will see that AS is number 33. So I'm going to put 33 here. Protons will be 33. Neutrons, I'm going to go in order this time. Neutrons takes the mass number, that 75 is the mass number, minus protons, gives you 42. And then net charge. Now, when you do a neutral atom, protons always equal electrons, but that is not the case here. We have a charge of 3 minus, and electrons are negative. So that means that arsenic has gained 3 electrons to give it a negative charge instead of being neutral. And so if protons were 33 and neutral had 33 electrons, adding 3 more in will give us 36. So that's the difference. The protons and electrons of ions will be different. What if we were given 28 protons and 31 neutrons and 26 electrons? Okay, we'll deal with the symbol up top first. So the identity 28, that is nickel, Ni, and I'll figure out that mass number so I can have the top symbol. So I add protons, neutrons, that'll be 59. And then what is the difference between my protons and electrons? I have a difference of +2. I have 2 more protons than I do electrons. So that gives you the symbol to the upper right, and that is the same thing as its net charge. Okay, 2 more. This time we're going to go with protons, neutrons, and the net charge. So starting with that symbol, 53, protons will tell me what that is. 53 is iodine. So I have a little 53 down here. If I add protons and neutrons, that will give me the mass number, 127. And this 1 minus in the net charge at the bottom will give me my charge symbol. And 1 minus, again, if you're going to go negative, that means you have an extra electron. And so instead of the 53 on the neutral one matching the protons, we will have 54. Okay, and the last sort of combination, we have 118 neutrons, 76 electrons, and a 3+ charge. Okay, now we don't have an identity on this, but the electrons are 76. And it's a 3+. So that means that the ion has 3 more protons than it does electrons. So instead of having 76 protons, it has 79. And now that I know that's 79, I can go find 79 on the periodic table and find that it is gold. AU, gold is 79. I need to figure out a mass number. So I have 79 plus 118. which is 197. So that's here. And then that net charge shows there to the top right. So there you have it, a little bit more math, just adding and subtracting. Just be careful with the protons and electrons. If you have a positive charge, there are more protons. If you have a negative charge, there are more electrons. That is it. I will see you next time.